Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to very quickly go over an article I was reading earlier this morning that is titled 3 Things Samsung is Still Stubborn About in 2024, including the Galaxy Z Fold 6. And I thought this article was hot garbage. No offense to the writer, it just reads like somebody who doesn't give a crap and was just told by their boss to go write an article. And so I wanted to go over it because as somebody who loves Android phones, and even more so as somebody who loves foldable Android phones, this article is so disingenuous. Anybody who might be thinking about getting a foldable phone, especially because the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is right around the corner in July, they might be reading this article and think, wow, this person has a point. And they don't. It's a bad article. So let's get right into it. The first point says, with the Galaxy Z Fold 5 and likely 6, you don't actually get a big screen phone. Paradoxically, you get an even smaller screen phone. So I've personally owned a Z Fold 4 and I've also owned a Google Pixel Fold. Both of those phones being incredible phones. Here's the thing, not everybody wants a phone like the Galaxy S24 Ultra and the size of this to be a foldable. This is already huge as it is. You double up on the size of it. Yeah, sure, maybe one day we can get the foldables to be this thin, then great, let's have a conversation. But currently that's just not the mass marketed foldable, is a phone this thin and this wide. They had to find a way to compromise it because when they open it up, it needs to be in one aspect ratio, and when they close it, it needs to be in another aspect ratio. It feels good in the hand. What I hate it when people say, oh, you can't type on it. Oh, you can't go look at Facebook on it. You can't go through your Instagram. Bull crap, man. You can do everything on this phone. The only difference is, yes, it's a little skinnier, but I actually preferred it. When I had the Z Fold 4 and switched to the Google Pixel Fold, I preferred the form factor in many ways, not in all ways, but in many ways of the Z Fold 4. It was skinnier, I could hold it in my hand, I could reach across the whole screen. Okay, with phones like the Galaxy S24 Ultra, it's a great phone, don't get me wrong, I've got a lot of videos talking about it, I love this phone. But to reach across the screen, I don't have gigantic hands. Yes, make some jokes down in the comments, but it's nice to have a skinnier phone that is totally usable. Yes, you can use it to go on Reddit. Yes, you can use it to write text messages. Yes, you can use it to watch videos and split screen and multitask. This guy has apparently never used this phone. And matter of fact, when you look at the very top of the article, I'm really torn. I keep making an effort to switch from my iPhone 15 Plus to my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5, and it just can't seem to last longer than a week. Are you kidding me, man? You're gonna write an article to dissuade the opinions of others after you haven't even used a phone more than a week? And that's probably an overstatement. I bet you used the phone for a couple of days. I doubt you used it for a week. So to say that it's bad in the hand, that it's got a very tiny screen that's not usable, it's total garbage. Guys, go to Best Buy, go to the store, feel it in your hand. Open some of the applications that you would open, and you're gonna find that, is it skinnier? Yes, it is skinnier. Is it unusable? Definitely not. Can you type on it? For sure. I never had a single issue, and matter of fact, because of the form factor, one-handed typing, like when you would slide to type, way superior on the foldable phones compared to something like the S24 Ultra. Apart from this, he mentions that like, oh, but when you open it up, it really isn't that much bigger than an iPhone 15 Plus. Is that true? Technically, but it depends on the type of content that you watch. If you watch some old school content, that aspect ratio is going to be chef's kiss perfect. If you like playing emulators, especially old school emulators, also perfect. The aspect ratio is perfectly fine. With all that screen real estate, you can split screen, you can multitask, you just don't have to sit there and watch a movie. That's the beauty of an Android foldable, is that you get all this screen real estate, and guess what? Unlike an iPhone with its dynamic island, you can use it. It just seems like an insincere take on an incredible phone that is, in my opinion, much better than an iPhone 15 Plus. I thought this point was just so lame. So Samsung, I can't enjoy any content on your big, beautiful displays when the sound quality is always subpar compared to any iPhone. Oh, just cry over it. The sound is not that bad. Is the iPhone better? Yes, it's better. It's way more boring as well. And don't tell me that the majority of people don't use headphones these days, okay? You go to work, you go to the office, you're gonna pull out a video during your lunch break and just rock no headphones? Get out of here, dude. Okay, you're at home, you got a wife, you have a girlfriend, you have kids, you're going to use headphones. I would say, at least in my life, the majority of time I use headphones. And when I don't, sound, even on the Z Fold 4, which has worse speakers compared to the Z Fold 5, was never an issue. Okay, I'm not gonna spend any more on that point because I just think that is completely pointless, okay? Number 3, his last point says, where's the You gotta be kidding me. Where's the AR VR headset, Samsung? Who cares, dude? Who's got an Apple Vision Pro? Who's using those stupid goggles anyways? Maybe like rich people and TikTokers? No one cares. If you want to get into VR, you're not going to Apple, you're not going to Samsung, you're probably going to get something else and something a little bit better, right? Most people don't get a foldable phone for the VR experience. That is not the target market. They get foldable phones because they want to multitask, watch more content on their displays, split screen, do more things, be creative, maybe draw with the S Pen. There are so many things you can do with a foldable phone, and I can almost guarantee you that maybe 1% says, oh, I want to have a VR headset for my foldable phone. That's why I bought a foldable phone. Get out of here. Nobody buys a foldable phone to play VR. You want to play VR? Get something else, okay? Spend that money on something else. You want the best multitasking machine that you can buy on the market? Get a foldable phone. And Samsung phones, in my opinion, are better than Pixel phones, especially in the foldable market. They just make better devices. I might have videos talking about the Google Pixel Fold because I love that phone. Galaxy Z Fold, better phone over the Google Pixel Fold, hands down. The new Samsung event is coming up here just around the corner in July. They offer so many trade-in deals where you can get the foldable phone for a very decent price. So check it out when it comes out in July and give it a try. Don't listen to these articles because they're written by clowns. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Dude, you probably shouldn't write any more articles because that was low quality effort, okay? So that's the video. Subscribe for more if you like this kind of content, and there will be a video dropping on Friday. And it's actually a good one because I'm going to be talking about advertisements and Apple because admittedly, as much as I love to hate Apple, they truly do incredible things in the advertising department. So check out that video when it drops on Friday, and I will see all of you next time.